distinguished guests, graduates, staff, parents, family, and friends. My first duty is to ask all of our graduates to please stand. The authority invested in me, I confer upon you graduate status of the University of Huddersfield. And you may sit down. I, having completed the last formality of this session, will take my hand again. The wonders of sleight of hand technology. Because what I have here in front of me is not the Chancellor's speech this afternoon. What I have in this hand is the Chancellor's speech, which was slipped here onto the podium and nobody noticed. The magic of theatre. Well, what a special day. A day that you have been working towards for a very long time, and I feel it, believe me, a great privilege to be sharing this day with you. Today is a testimony to your hard work over the past few years, and it is an important landmark, though I'm sure not the only one, in your journey through life. This event is an opportunity to pause and give thanks not only to the university staff who have guided and supported your educational experience, but to all those others who have helped you. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, maybe even your bank manager. And I don't know, but maybe some of them need a little sympathy at this time. Ever since I became Chancellor, I have derived enormous pleasure from meeting students and graduates, especially those who have graduated and who somewhere in some corner of the world, and I really do mean in corners of the world, have suddenly approached me and said, "Chancellor, you gave me my degree." And I beg you, all of you, should you ever find yourself in that situation when we're in the same bit of space on some little plot on this planet, then you will approach me and remind me that I was the Chancellor of Huddersfield who gave you your degree, and we can talk about what you're doing and how things are. Please don't forget this. We're all aware here at the university of the intellectual, business and creative challenges that lie ahead. That is why an event such as a graduation ceremony is a pause for well-deserved celebration and congratulation. But it's not an end in itself, it's rather a beginning. To use a comparison from my world, the world of theatre, it's as if a curtain has risen on a second act of your life, and the audience is gazing intently at the stage to see how you'll perform, and you're permitted a few nerves, but they'll soon evaporate. After all, you've done your training. You've practiced. You've attended an immense cycle of rehearsals. You've learned your lines. And soon your energies are going to be absorbed in the drama of your lives that unfolds. A great British director once said to me, performance is 90% preparation and 10% inspiration. It's always best to make a graceful exit from a metaphor, and that's what I'm about to do. But the point is that your studies at the University of Huddersfield have provided you with the intellectual, practical, and maybe even the emotional equipment that you need to equip yourself in the greatest role we all play, living. I'm sure you will meet these challenges with enthusiasm and energy and courage, and that you will continue to make your family and friends as proud of you in the future as they are this afternoon. As a university, we take immense pride in all graduates who pass through these ceremonies. We are proud of the support, the guidance, and the expertise of the facilities that we offer, and we take immense pride in our guiding philosophy that higher education should be available and accessible to as many people as possible, irrespective of background and family circumstances. Physical impairment. Physical impairment, gender, religious conviction, even age. 2011 was a turbulent year for higher education in England, but here at Huddersfield, it continues to take my breath away how firmly this university has remained on track. We are a completely debt-free university. We are now in the English top 10 for teaching excellence, student satisfaction, and employability. And here, this is my personal observation on that, because I want to thank the excellent work of the senior team of the university. What they have achieved through these challenging times is extraordinary. You look around this campus, I only come here a few times a year, but every time I come, it is transforming itself in some exciting way. And these transformations are not just window dressing. They're transformations of substance, of learning, and of an enhancement of the town of Huddersfield. The employability of our graduates has always been a priority. We are one of the top 10 providers of sandwich courses and placements, and have the most successful job shop in all of Yorkshire's universities. And this hasn't happened by chance. As almost all of you here today will be able to attest, all of our courses, from sciences to humanities, place great emphasis on gaining experience and the world of work. An insistence on the real-world relevance of education that we offer is deeply embedded in our philosophy, and part of a long, decades-long Huddersfield tradition of higher education with a practical slant. We also continue our investment in research. In 2011, we established the EPSRC Centre for Innovative Manufacturing in Advanced Metrology and the International Institute for Accelerator Applications. Our innovative work on wound care gained national recognition when it was among the winners in the Royal College of Nursing's Frontline Innovation Awards. And thanks to a major grant from the Lieberhume Trust, our scientists are investigating new materials which could be used for efficient artificial lighting, electronic displays and solar energy generation. Research at Huddersfield not only informs our students' experience, it has real-world application too. Our academic work is based on firm foundations. Huddersfield is one of the most financially sustainable universities in the higher education sector. So we can continue to invest in outstanding staff and first-class facilities. Our hope now is that you, as you embark on this next act of your lives, will derive the full benefit from your university years and the rounded education they have provided. You have earned the right to do well, just as you have earned the right to enjoy today. We celebrate the success of students from the School of Music, Humanities and Media today. It's been a very busy year for the school. We've been delighted to see Natalie Gavin, a 2011 drama graduate, playing a leading role in TV's Prisoner's Wives, and performance graduates Paul Adams and Abby Crayon's two-tour theatre company, which is going from strength to strength. They've been working on a pioneering National Health Service project using theatre techniques with Alzheimer's patients. MA student Chris Keach designed the set for Peshkar Theatre's production, which opened at the Peacock London with simultaneous web broadcast, while PhD student Carolina Sandstrom performed a leading role in Hamlet, directed by Nicolas Nunez in Mexico City. Our one-year students working with the Puppet Broadcasting Company to deliver educational performances and short films to 200 college students on a commission from the West Yorkshire Fire Service. Undergraduate students in English this year acted as markers for the UK Linguistics Olympiad, a national linguistics competition for A-level students, while students on the History and the Community module worked on the Silver 70s exhibition at Leeds City Museum, one of its most visited exhibitions. A number of this year's sports journalism graduates have already got work directly linked to their course. Liam Wood, Grimsby Telegraph, Luke Reynolds, Wakefield Wildcats, Paul Taylor, Radio Sheffield. Other sports journalists have obtained work through the university's links with prestigious organisations such as the BBC. Georgie Wong and Tom White are both working for BBC Sport Salford. And last but not least, 3 of our second-year sports journalism students, Nate Williams, Matt Worthingham and Lewis Wood Thompson, have fought off strong competition to be chosen to work as journalists on behalf of the Bonn-based International Paralympic Committee at the Paralympics in London in September. The trio won their places based on their work at the first Paralympics test event at the Olympic Stadium in May. I hope you've been inspired by our honorary doctor this afternoon, Gwyneth Hughes. Her award-winning work is well known, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing her latest film, and perhaps in future, filling that role that we promised. And Gwyneth, there are an awful lot of witnesses to that. So, as you graduate today, each of you will officially become